let's move along now. We've been talking about him all show long. He's the one who stole all the headlines leading into Sao Paulo last Saturday. He stole them all leading out. He's the one and only Colby Covington, a.k.a. the most hated man in MMA. There he is. Sunglasses and all in the park. He's back in America, I think, safe and sound. Colby, are you there?
In the park, Ariel. I'm in my hometown, brother. I'm in the 541, beautiful Springfield, Oregon.
There you are. Beautiful. Wow. Is that your backyard? Where are you?
Backyard, though.
Oh, my gosh. Wow. Living large.
Yeah.
Look.
Springfield, Oregon.
Beautiful. So you're back home. Wait, someone's calling you now. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So you're back home safe and sound?
Do you really think those Brazilians would be able to keep me down? They weren't going to get me.
How good did it feel when you got back home, when you touched down on American soil? Did you feel a little safer?
Oh, man, I felt so much safer. I'm so glad to be back in USA, land of the free, home of the brave. Amazing feeling.
Okay, let's talk about the week leading up to it. You were on the show, just a week ago, 7 days ago. You called it a dump. You had some not nice things to say about Brazil, about Sao Paulo, about Demian, and then you go to the open workouts. You're in a mall. There's people. Just leading up to the week, leading up to the fight, I should say. What was it like? Did you feel at any point? Did you feel uneasy? Did you feel like, okay, this was getting a little too hairy, or was it all kind of, it was all in fun?
Yeah, I definitely felt a little weary. When I was at the open workouts in that mall, I was asking the security guards to escort me in. There was like 10 of them. I was like, are they doing a security check when these people come to the mall? Like, are these people strapped with weapons? Like, what am I dealing with? Like, there's going to be 3 levels of people watching me work out. Like, I don't trust this, man. Am I going to get shot or something? So, I was a little nervous, but, we made it through, and, it's going to be title fights in Champaign on U.S. soil from here on out.
That's it. You're done going to overseas. You're done. These international fights, you're over with them.
Well, I'm a company man, so wherever the UFC wants me to go, I'm going to go. But I probably won't be making an appearance back in Brazil.
Okay. So you get to the fight. The fight goes. I mean, are you happy? You won, but are you happy with the actual fight? Are you happy with your performance?
It wasn't my best performance, but, it's another performance. It's another dominant win. I mean, I beat him a lot worse than Woodley did. So, it is what it is. I moved from here. I'm saving my best fight for Woodley. He can either give me what I want or I'm going to take what I want. But that's the welterweight title, and that will be mine soon.
So after you beat Demian, people are upset about the filthy animals and the dump comment. Why did you pour it on? Why did you continue to go on Brazil as opposed to just talk about Tyron at that point? Why did you feel the need to kind of egg on the crowd?
I just didn't like how they treated me when I was in the tunnel before the walkout to the fight. I'm sitting in the tunnel and they're yelling all these things. Oh, I fucked your mom. Oh, this and that, stuff about me. Oh, you're going to die, throwing cups and stuff and hot dogs. So I'm like, come on. You're going to treat me like this when I'm walking out to this fight to put on a good, entertaining performance and show for you guys, whether he's your hometown guy or not. You need to respect me. I'm going into a fight. This is professional. So, I just felt disrespected by them, and I didn't say anything that was too outlandish.
Okay, so you were pissed off. You were fired up. Then you go out. You beat Demian Maia. You're all bloodied up. By the way, were you surprised at all by Demian Maia, especially early on, how aggressive he was on the feet?
No, not really. I figured that he's probably going to be thinking, hey, I'm not going to be able to take this guy down, so I'm going to have to come out hard and throw some big strikes, and hopefully one of them lands, But, I said what I was going to do. I'm a man of my word. I said I was going to go forward on Demian Maia. I was going to put him in the most exciting fight of his career, and I was going to put on a good show for the fans. I'm not going to back up like a little girl like Woodley and do this conservative route. I'm going to put on a fight, man. That's what I came to do, is fight. I'm a real fighter.
Right. By the way, how's the face? Did you get stitches?
No, I didn't get no stitches. Nah, yeah, I got a couple stitches. I got like three stitches over my right eye. They caught me with a good shot early on, but I had to wake up. I'm a slow starter, so I gave him a punch, and then I had to dish it out after that.
when they ran you out, like, I mean, that scene of the security just like literally like sprinting you out of the arena to the back, what was that like? Were you hit with anything thrown? You know, of course things were thrown. We saw it, but like anything actually nail you?
There was a couple cups that hit me, you know, but the security, they did a good job. You know, they had like 10 guys like huddling over my head, you know, taking the hits for me. I know Reed Harris took a hit to the head, and he ended up having to like pull some guy out of the crowd or did some stuff or something like that. But it was crazy, man. The experience, I mean, it was awesome. You know, I love that. You know, I knew I was going to hostile territory. I knew they were going to be real sad. There was going to be a lot of people pissed after I beat Demian. So, you know, I expected that. So it was awesome, man. It was a fun time.
Now, why didn't you go to the post-fight press conference?
I don't know why I didn't go to the post-fight press conference. You know, I had my suit ready. I was all dressed up, ready to go. But then Reed put me in the van. It's like, hey, we got to get you out of here, man. We don't know if it's safe for you to be here. So I think they pulled me. They either pulled me for two reasons. They either pulled me because they thought it was dangerous and they didn't know if it would be good, or they pulled me because they thought I was going to say more comments about Brazil. What do you think, Ariel?
Maybe a mix of both.
Okay.
Were you upset that they pulled you from it?
Nah, I'm not upset. You know, life goes on. You know, on to the next one. It is what it is. It's not going to be my last winning post-fight.
Right. You didn't want to like bask in the glory and talk about it. You didn't care about any of that.
No, you know, I haven't accomplished what I set out to do. You know, I knew I was going to be a world champion. I've seen that in my destiny. So, you know, I haven't really done anything that's a big deal to make it a big deal.
When you got back to your room, what was it like? Like, were you on lockdown? Were you not allowed to go out?
Yeah, that was crazy, man. Like, getting out of the arena, you know, with all the security guards, you know, they're all loaded just in case something happened. You know, we went back on like a special van. They put me in like the bottom part of the hotel. I had to go on like the negative levels. And we went in through the negative levels. You know, they guarded me up the elevator. They wouldn't let anybody else on the elevator. And then we kind of, you know, we ducked so no one's seen us over the balconies. And we walked back to our room. And, you know, I'm in my room on lockdown. I wasn't supposed to leave until they came and got me to go to the airport. But they slept. I think they stayed up all night on my floor, like 4 different security guards all night outside my door on my floor. Wow.
Were you nervous?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I was a little nervous. I can't lie. You know, I'm not going to come lie to you today. I'm a man of my word. I'm not a liar. I'm a truth teller. So, you know, I was a little nervous. There was someone that knocked on my door. We have no idea who it was. And they're like, oh, we don't speak good English, but I'm a journalist. I'm journalist. And my dad's like freaking out, looking to the peephole, like, "Oh my God, dude! I think someone's here to murder you, Colby." He's like freaking me out, you know, getting me all excited, or not excited, but like adrenaline going and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was a little nervous.
And then, what time was your flight on Sunday?
Yeah, my Sunday flight wasn't until 10:30 at night. So,
oh man,
you know, we're sweating out. I didn't go to bed, stayed up all through the night, you know, sweating through the day. Like, come on, man, hurry up. Security get here at 7 o'clock at night so we can go to the airport and get on the 10:30 flight.
So what'd you do the whole day? You stayed in your room the whole day?
Stayed in my room the whole day. Didn't do anything. My dad went and got me food. He wasn't wearing any UFC gear because he was scared someone was going to notice he was with me. And I just stayed in my room all day and just chilled out to my flight.
Well, and at the airport, once you finally emerged in public, did anyone recognize you? Anyone say anything to you?
No, you know, the thing is I was in disguise. I had glasses, I had a hat, and I had a hoodie on. So I was walking to the airport with like no branded clothes, keeping my head down, like making sure no UFC backpacks, no nothing like that.
Then you put out this apology on Twitter. Why did you do that?
You know, I just feel like I've seen a lot of articles, you know, the vice president or something, David Shaw from the UFC was saying they were looking into actions about me. So, you know, I figured I was going to respond with an official apology.
Okay.
Or a formal apology.
That's right. And you apologize to the filthy animals for comparing them to Sao Paulo. Do you feel at all, you know, you've had some time to reflect, do you feel like you crossed the line? Do you feel like you were offensive towards the Brazilian people?
No, not at all. With, the way they treat people over there, you can't do that over in Canada, Ariel. You can't do that in USA. You won't hear a whole crowd doing stuff like that and the things they do. So, I don't think I crossed any line, America.
America. That's it. Just America. America. That's right. Now, I've been told since all this happened, the UFC approached you with an opportunity to fight Kamaru Usman. Is that accurate?
That's completely false, Ariel. That's completely false. That's the biggest lie I've ever heard.
Okay.
That's fake news.
That's okay. Well, I'm happy that you're on to clear it up, because that's what his team is telling me. And he's been texting me, hitting me up, saying that this is the fight. That I know he's booked to fight against Emil Mek, and he's been active on Twitter. I'm sure you've seen some of the tweets, but they're telling me that they have been offered a switch, and that you're the switch. But you're saying that's not true.
Dude, that guy's just looking for attention. Of course that's not true, Ariel. That guy's the biggest liar, man. He's just looking for attention. Listen, he already turned me down 3 times in the past, so I'm not, he's way behind me now. He's not even on my radar, man. I'm only looking at Tyron Woodley, man. Tyron Woodley, how does this sound? Tyron Woodley in St. Louis.
Yes.
First quarter of next year. That sounds like a great plan to me.
You want to go to his hometown?
I want to go to his hometown. That's what I've been doing, Ariel. I went to Dong Hum Kim's hometown, beat him up, had the booze. Went to Brazil, Brazil's finest, Sao Paulo's own Demian Maia, beat him up, got the booze. I'll go to St. Louis's hometown. Tyron needs me to put him over. He needs someone like me. He needs someone to be hated because no one likes him. He's complaining. He's this and that. He needs someone that people are gonna hate more than him. And why not do it in his hometown? It sounds like a great idea to me. St. Louis, Tyron Woodley, Colby Covington, UFC welterweight title fight.
By the way, do you call him Tyrone just to piss him off?
Yeah, sometimes, I like to kind of mess with it a little bit, troll him a little bit. But I know I'm in his head, I don't need to, there's not much I need to do and say to get in Tyrone's head, Look at how he's defending himself, acting like a little kid, Oh, Colby, you got outstruck by a BJJ guy. Oh yeah, you got outstruck by a BJJ guy, the worst in the sport of boxing, the guy Jake Shields. Oh, look at Rory McDonald, how he fought you. Look at Nate Marquardt. Come on, dude. Like, I completely demolished Demian Maia a lot worse than you did in 3 rounds that took you 5 rounds. No one wants to watch you fight, so stop playing the victim card. You're not a victim. Stop complaining, and let's just fight, man. He can either give me the fight or I'm going to come take it. I'm going to come to his house. I'm going to punch in the door, and I'm going to take my belt. Or I'll just get an interim belt and slap his bitch ass with that. I don't know. One of the two is going to happen, though, Ariel.
Do you feel like you finally got under his skin because he's starting to tweet about you? Like after the fight, he was, for the longest time, he was kind of ignoring you, but now he's, tweeting at least about you. He's calling you the Fight Pass Phenom. I don't know if you saw that. Do you feel like it's starting to work, that the trash talk is actually getting to him?
I think he just knows I'm his worst nightmare. He knows he's an ass kisser. He's over in Hollywood kissing ass. I'm over here ass kicking. He's an ass kisser. I'm an ass kicker. There's a difference between the two. He's over here trying to get famous off B-list movies, Ariel, that go straight to DVD. I'm over here kicking ass, running the division. This is my division now. He knows it. He knows his time's up. Yeah, he's been a champ. He's bored. No one wants to watch him fight anymore. Colby Covington, Tyron Woodley, St. Louis, Missouri. I'm retiring the chump.
Do you think you'll get it? Are you confident? Have you pitched this idea?
I should get it. I'm pretty confident. Yeah, I'm definitely confident, No one else is going to beat him. Robbie Lawler doesn't make sense to do that. He got knocked out in a minute. And then he took 2 years off and fought Cowboy. I mean, he's older, RDA, he's older. Those guys, RDA is probably not going to get past Lawler, but these guys they're past their primes. I'm in my prime. I will finish Woodley. That's what I did in the gym, Mario. I broke his heart in the gym. 3 rounds it took me. In a 5-round fight, he's done. He stands no chance, and he knows it. Deep down inside, he knows it, Ariel.
Do you have any interest in clearing the air on this situation with Kamaru Usman? He's on hold, but I don't want to bring him on unless you want to talk to him.
I'm only talking about Tyron Woodley. I'm only talking about Tyron Woodley, Ariel. All I care about is Tyron Woodley. Trust me, it's an easy fight. It's not even like that's the biggest, easiest money in the world. You know, like Tyron Woodley, man, there's bad blood. That's a real. I think I will get the fight because there's real bad blood there. It's
Right.
not really bad blood with Lawler. You know, they already fought. You know, there's not really bad blood with anybody else. Obviously, if the UFC look at Tyron's tweets. You know, he's trying to defend himself. Like he's a joke, man. Tyron Woodley is a joke.
So Usman wants to talk to you. You don't want to talk to him.
I have nothing to say to him. I don't even know who that is.
Okay, fair enough.
We're talking about Tyron Ariel.
Yeah.
Ariel, I just beat Demian Maia.
Yeah.
Just fought for the world title. Legend, man. He was on an 8-fight winning streak. Beat everybody. Beat Carlos Condit. Easy. Beat Matt Brown. Submitted him easy. Beat all these guys easy. He just lost to Tyron Woodley. Look how bad I just beat him. I put a way worse ass whipping on him than Tyron Woodley did. I'm next. I'm the champ. This is my division, Ariel.
Do you think the UFC will do anything about these comments? Do you believe that they're going to do anything? Or should they actually be happy that there's someone who's getting Tyron riled up, that there could be a money fight here?
You know, I think they're happy. You know, this is a type of fight that's going to sell. Me and Tyron Woodley. You know, he needs someone like me. He needs a villain because no one likes him. So they're going to rally around him to beat me. But he has no chance to beat me. But on the same token, you know, he's just a bitch, man. He's just a complainer. He's scared, man. He's gonna look for a money fight with GSP, but GSP is gonna lose to Bisping this weekend. So, you know, it doesn't make sense.
What do you say to your Brazilian teammates, guys like Bigfoot Silva, who have come out and, you know, they're very upset about some of the comments? What do you say to them?
I could care less about them, Ariel. I didn't get in this to make friends. You know, I got me and my boy Jorge Masvidal. It's us against the world. We've known that since the beginning. There's cliques in the gym, man. They're not my friends. They're not my teammates. I don't hang out with those guys. I fight for American Top Team and Dan Lambert. That's it. Those are my friends. I'm not here to make friends. So it is what it is. I mean, I don't even know who's Bigfoot Silva. I know Amanda Nunes. She got all upset about it too. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. If you don't like me, you don't like me. It is what it is. Life goes on. I'm not here to make friends, Ariel. I'm here to have a world championship around my waist.
Do you feel like it's going to be hostile the next time you go back to the gym?
If they want to make it hostile, we could get hostile, but they don't want those problems, Ariel.
Okay. So you're just going to keep your distance, go your separate ways.
Yep. Just go my separate ways. Be the professional that I am. This is business. I'll do my work. You do your work. Don't worry about me, man. Obviously, they worried about me. They should worry about themselves, Ariel.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do me. You do you.
How are you going to go about getting this title fight? What's the next? Like, what's the game plan here? What's the plan of attack?
Oh man, you just gotta stay tuned, man. I can't give away that kind of information, man. That's classified. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Ariel, I don't want to kill you. You're my boy now.
I know, we're friends.
I got a lot of respect for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're friends, man. I respect you, man. So, you know, I'm gonna go about it the way I need to go about it, but you know, it will be entertaining.
Okay, and you think it's happening? Wow, what a turn! By the way, you remember that clip that started this whole thing where someone asked me, "Can Colby cut the line?" And I said, "No. I think you may have just cut the line."
You know, that's what I knew from the start. I knew, you know, if I put on a better performance than Tyron Woodley, then, you know, that's what I got to do. So I went out there and I did it. I'm a man of my word, Ariel. I told you what I was going to do, and I did it. I'm telling you what I'm going to do with Tyron Woodley, and I'm going to do it.
All right. Any final things you want to say? The people of Brazil, Demian Maia, Tyron Woodley, Darren Till was on talking about you. The people of Brazil want to see him beat you up. I mean, you got it coming from all corners.
Tyron Woodley, you need to stop trying to get famous in Hollywood kissing ass. I'm over here kicking ass. This is my division now. You can give me what I want, or I'm going to come take it. Either way, the World Championship is mine. St. Louis, Missouri, Tyron Woodley, Colby Covington, first quarter of next year. Let's do it.
Thank you, Colby. Congratulations on the win. Good luck getting the title fight. Stay safe out there.
Thank you so much. Much love, Ariel. We'll talk soon.
All right, there he is, Colby Covington, stopping by from Oregon.